Elon Musk ramps up criticism of UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer over the nation's grooming gang scandal. This is an abuse that has been going on for decades in dozens of British towns. Starmer defends his record and vows action to tackle the issue. NTD's international correspondent Malcolm Hudson has more from London, and just a warning, this report contains topics some viewers may find distressing.
Elon Musk has called on British Prime Minister Keir Starmer to order a full national inquiry into Britain's grooming gang scandal. This comes after Musk's increasing criticism of Starmer over the issue and follows reports that the British government recently recommended a local rather than a national inquiry. Starmer defended his record, saying he tackled the gangs head-on when he was Britain's lead prosecutor and pledged support for abuse victims.
The victims here suffered terrible abuse, unthinkable, unspeakable, genuinely sickening abuse, and then they weren't listened to. That has to be taken seriously. We have to do everything we possibly can to make sure that never happens again.
Starmer was Britain's Director of Public Prosecutions between 2008 and 2013. Musk claimed Starmer failed to bring, quote, rape gangs to justice during this time. Starmer said he brought the first major prosecution of a gang accused of grooming and rape, and had the highest number of child sexual abuse cases being prosecuted when he left the role. The broader grooming gang scandal revealed how gangs of predominantly Pakistani men had groomed, trafficked, and raped young white girls across towns in Britain over decades. The 2014 J report made a conservative estimate that at least 1,400 girls in the town of Rotherham were subjected to sexual exploitation between 1997 and 2013. It said girls as young as 11 were raped by large numbers of male perpetrators. The inquiry team also found examples of children who had been covered in petrol and threatened with being set on fire, threatened with guns, and made to witness brutally violent rapes with the threat that they would be next if they told anyone. The report also said that in some cases officials had been wary of identifying the ethnic origins of the perpetrators. This out of fear of upsetting community cohesion or being seen as racist. Numerous other reports and inquiries tell of similar stories in Rochdale, Telford, Huddersfield, and dozens of other British towns. Now, the recent row between Musk and Starmer has pushed the grooming gang scandal to dominate the international conversation. Starmer has suggested this is being used by the so-called far right and has rejected any discussion based on lies and misinformation, while still seeking to support victims. But many victims and campaigners have welcomed the global attention and say much more needs to be done to assure justice. Malcolm Hudson, NTD News, London.